after 7 o'clock. Thought I would pop on. Christina is busy unpacking things at the new place, and I am doing a run from the old place with a few things and dropping by the storage locker to grab a bunch more stuff to hopefully empty out the storage lockers and get things sorted out that way. Just wanted to get on because we wanted to keep promoting the Car Hunger COVID costume contest coming up this Saturday at 8 p.m. Hey, Shane, waving. So Christina's up in the new place doing some unpacking and organizing things, and I'm going to do a run over to the locker. But wanted to get on, remind everyone the costume contest is coming up on Saturday. And I'm on my phone, so I don't have a way of popping up the little ad, but go down to our posts on our HAPS profile, and you'll see the poster and the ad with all the rules and stipulations for the COVID costume contest. So happy for you all. Thank you so much. It's definitely an interesting move the way it's going, because we've got that overlap happening, which is, admittedly, it's costing us a little bit more because we have paying rent in two different spots for the better part of a month. But it's making it a lot easier because now we can just bring things over, go, okay, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, rather than drop shipping the entire apartment into the new house and going, now what? So the hope is getting some more of the furniture moved this weekend. Obviously not on Saturday, or maybe do one load early Saturday, and so be able to get on and do the COVID costume contest. But we need more entries, folks. So for anybody watching here, please share the posting. Share our profile to all of your friends, all of your subscribers, and get people interested in coming to the Car Hunger COVID costume contest this Saturday. Basically, the rules are you need to be minimum 80% found objects from your home. So you can't just go out and buy a costume or buy a bunch of props and stuff from or toys from a toy store or something to embellish your costume with or whatever. It quick and cheap and dirty, as they say. Put something together, whether it's something with a bathrobe and or a t-shirt or who knows, long johns with some kind of an emblem or something. Make a Starfleet uniform out of long johns, or tinfoil armor, tinfoil helmets, even. Whatever it comes down to. And as Christina's pointed out on several occasions, if we definitely more room. As Christina's pointed out on several occasions, if you're going to do a COVID mummy using toilet paper, make sure you re-roll it or at least be able to reuse that toilet paper afterwards, because it would be a shame to toss that all out, considering how hard it's been to get toilet paper and paper products like that in the stores. So it would be a travesty to throw out that toilet paper. So I'm hoping a few more people get on. I'm not going to be on for the full 2 hours or anything like that. I'm going to try and make this about a 20-minute broadcast or so. So hoping that people get on. It's an odd time for us. Reuse, not on air, exactly, because we're not that kind of broadcast. It's hard to do that with Christina. She's over at the other end. We're trying not to use as much data, so we decided, okay, tonight I'm going to go on with the phone while I'm in transit between two different locations. So I looked at the time and went, oh crap, I better stop. Otherwise, I'm going to be buried at the locker and not be able to do a broadcast from there because I'm pulling stuff out. So I figured I'd sit down and stop for 20 minutes or so here. I'm at the Brickworks, which Christina has taken you guys all to in the past. I think it's actually, a few times that we've been here, it's been after dark, so it's not, hasn't been much to see. We're hoping one of these days we'll get out here during the day and actually do a nice touring walk of back where the clay quarry was, where they pulled the clay for the bricks, and show what they've done with that, with the walking paths and the boardwalks and little ponds and stuff like that that are apparently full of turtles. They've populated it with oodles and oodles of turtles. Is that a word? Don't forget your mask. Yes. Anytime we're indoors still in Toronto, masks are mandatory. Outdoors, not so much, unless you're in a crowded area, or you're obviously in areas where you're going to be less than 6 feet away from people. And by all means, if you want to incorporate your COVID mask into your costume, that's totally acceptable as well. So far, we've got Don Scobie as a definite yes. We've got Edward Wolf says he's going to join in. We've got a couple of other people, Helen Wallace and Vegan Doe had mentioned an interest in it the other night. Haven't gotten anything confirmed from them yet. So what we've done is we've extended the deadline a little bit. The rules originally had it that tonight was the, should I hop on Haps? Yes, please, Shane. By all means, hop on Haps and share the broadcast to anybody that you're connected with there. Was originally that tonight was going to be the deadline, Thursday night, right, to apply, or was it tomorrow night? I can't remember now. It's such a blur with all the moving and stuff going on. To submit your request to be part of the costume contest, so we can build a lineup. But what we've done now is Christina and I are going to go on Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so that would be 4 p.m. Pacific, et cetera, everything in between. And just start the broadcast, do our regular little chit chat and warming people up, and people will have, anybody who hasn't signed up already will have between 7 and 7:30 to come on, post a comment, say I'd like to join, give me a time spot, and then from 8 p.m. we are going to start the contest itself. So everyone will be getting a maximum 15-minute time spot. Where they can talk about their costume, the parts that went into it, the inspiration. There's Shane from Toronto, coming to you live from Toronto, Texas. Toro Nexus or something, I don't know. So everyone would be given a maximum of 15 minutes to talk about their costume, what inspired them, what pieces went into it, what was already an existing costume piece, what did they have to add to, and who in the household did they inconvenience by borrowing things from them or whatever. So and be creative, be as creative as you'd like. Don Scobie says he's got something planned that he's keeping a big secret. So we're kind of almost a little bit worried, but we'll see what happens. So, but definitely everyone practice three S's. Christina and I've got the fourth S going on. So you've got share, subscribe, and sponsor. And for us, we add the fourth S is shop, because we do have our store up and running. And thank you once again to Katrina Porter for being our very first customer. Much love. Hey, Desiree, how are you? Christina and I are in two different locations right now. She's up at the new place doing some unpacking and organizing while I'm doing a run to the storage locker to get some more stuff. But both of us being on Wi-Fi, we decided that only one of us should be on tonight. So tomorrow we're going to try and do that a little bit differently and see what happens. But we're promoting the costume contest tomorrow. So if anybody is interested, by all means, send us a message or even put a comment here. Say I'd like a time spot in the costume contest, and you have up to at the very latest is 7:30 p.m. on Saturday night during the broadcast. We'll start it at 7 p.m. Eastern, so 7 to 7:30. People can still submit a request to be part of the contest. Contest starts at 8 p.m. So by all means, share. For anybody who is viewing and watching that is not already following us, by all means, look up, subscribe to our profile. Anybody who's watching off of a different platform that's not on Haps, so whether you're on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or Twitch, by all means, come and join the family on Haps. Haps is one of the biggest growing social media platforms, and it's growing by leaps and bounds. A lot of people, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. So we're actually doing 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. 8 o'clock is when the costume contest starts. So, but definitely Haps is one of the biggest growing social media broadcasting platforms, and we're having a great time with it. It's a fantastic community, a lot of great people, and a lot of great options and features that are available. Unfortunately, not as much on the mobile apps, so the iPhone and the Android apps and the iPad. But when you log on your browser, when you're using the Google Chrome browser, the studio profile that you get when you log into Haps has so many features and options for doing picture-in-picture, dropping a video into your broadcast so you can show a video, inviting other guests to come along and join as a multi. Bagpiper Don, found the rules of the costume contest. Haven't broke any of those with my costume yet. All right, this is good. This is good because we're not that kind of broadcast. Always weird to say that on my own. Christina's mentioned that as well. She's up at the new place right now, unloading a bunch of stuff or unpacking a bunch of stuff. But yes, anybody who would like to come and join us on HAPS, come to where do I go to indicate my character, Irish story character. We're already an active sponsor. I'm not sure whether Christina put up a list yet of the new of all the archetypes and characters. I think she was going to do that today, but we got a little bogged down with the move and logistics of that. So hopefully we'll have that up tomorrow, and then people will be able to choose. And basically this weekend is going to be the deadline to select that anyway, so that we can write the story over the course of next week and have that ready for next Saturday for the Irish folklore story time here on HAPS. But anybody not on HAPS right now that would like to come on board, because you're hearing me read comments, but you're not able to see them because they're comments coming through from either from HAPS users or from users on other profiles. You'll only be able to see comments from your own profile, from your own broadcast platform. So come on over to haps.tv, that's HAPPS.tv/invite/@car, CARR, hunger, HUNGER. So that's haps.tv/invite/@carhunger. And when you come on board, that little invite in the middle of that URL indicates that we have invited you to HAPS. And that way they can get their demographics as to where people are joining the platform from. My character for the Irish story, but then I found out that I already broke the rules. Oh no! Trying to remember what that was. I think Christina's been doing screen caps every time, so we'll review the screen caps, over the next couple of days and see how things go. But definitely, anybody joining us on HAPS, the invite in that URL indicates to them that we've invited you to come and join HAPS, and you'll find you'll be awarded little coins right off the bat, and the coins are a gift from HAPS, from the developers, and you'll get about 7 immediate followers or subscribers who are the HAPS development team. They love to check in on people's broadcasts and talk to people, and they're there to answer questions, troubleshoot. The HAPS app is a beta app, so it's still suggested character I wanted to be, but then I found out I had to pick from some list. Boo! Oh no, that's right. Yes, the list should hopefully be posted tomorrow with all the craziness going on. Luckily, the Irish Storytime is next weekend, not this coming weekend, so we've still got a little time. But we'll make sure that is up before the weekend so that people can choose their character, their archetype. Yay! High five award. Thank you, Don. So again, to anyone who was watching on HAPS, you didn't, or watching on other platforms, you didn't just see what happened. When you join HAPS, they give you coins. It's a gift from the developers, and the coins ultimately equate to cash. But what you can do is you can award a broadcaster that you like with certain, certain awards, and they have a whole list of different ones. There's a high five award. There's a super hard award, which is a tribute to Periscope, who's got like 12 days left before they actually wipe Periscope and switch entirely over to Twitter Live. And then there's the you should have an award there. Yep, got it. Thank you, Don. High five award. So the High Five Award, there's a Got Talent Award, there's apparently a Get Better Wi-Fi Award and things like that. Lots of stuff like that. Little tongue-in-cheek statements towards other platforms and towards issues that people have had in the course of the development of HAPS. Every week or so, they post another update for the app, clearing more bugs, adding more features. They do regular broadcasts themselves, so look for the developers doing their own broadcasts, Q&A sessions, and release updates and stuff like that. And it's a really great community to be part of. Everyone is so supportive of everyone, of each other. They're all doing amazing things to help out the broadcasters and to help out the viewers gain a better viewer experience for the app. But we are seriously looking forward to our Car Hunger COVID costume contest coming up this Saturday, March 20th. We should ask HAPS, Pablo, and Peter to keep the St. Pat's Award through your story date. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, if they can do that. I wasn't aware or wasn't sure whether they were going to be removing that award after St. Patrick's Day was done or not. But yeah, that would be actually pretty cool. and it's for a whole dollar, so it gets you a little closer to buying a pint in the pub. Um, so the Car Hunger COVID costume contest coming up this Saturday, March 20th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We will start the broadcast, so Christina and I will be starting that broadcast. We'll be at the old place still, because that's where the Wi-Fi is going to be, where the internet's going to be, watching the cats play. It's great that they're getting along. And then people have up to 7:30 p.m. during that broadcast to indicate their intent, maybe slightly change and turn back on for that day, like a Luck of the Irish award. That could work too, either way. So Pablo and Peter, Bagpiper Don is making some suggestions. So people will have up to 7:30 p.m. on the night of the contest to indicate their intent or their desire to be part of the costume contest. And you have to have minimum 80% store-bought or minimum 80% home found objects from your home, because it's a lockdown contest, right? You're not supposed to go out shopping and that sort of thing. 6 p.m. Central, yeah. I haven't made one pants joke yet, except I won't count that as one. So what it'll be is at 8 p.m. we'll start the contest. So anybody joining the contest, we'll allot you a little time slot, 15 minutes maximum each, to talk about your costume, talk about the inspiration, the parts that went into making the costume, and where you found them, who you inconvenienced in your household possibly, and possibly what you're going to do. Keep your pants on. That's right, Shane. Hey, Eric, how are you? There is Eric Levitt. Eric is going to be the third judge for the Car Hunger COVID costume contest this Saturday. So you will have him and Christina and myself to impress. No pants joke. Maybe that's an indicator of my account being hacked. Uh-oh. That's never fun. But it'll be fine. We know it's you. We know it's actually you. And then once the costume contest is done, we'll take the entries, and Eric and Christina and I will get together on Facebook Messenger or Skype or something along those lines, and we'll deliberate and decide on what the top three, the first, second, and third prize winners are. And we will get back on Sunday, on the following day, to announce the winners. And with Christina and I having our new store at carhunger.ca, that's carrhunger.ca. It is our new product store. We have a lot of sort of sample products that we've made on broadcasts in the past, and materials that we've been using up materials. But we also have available, we can do gift cards on the website. Can you see the real me? Can you? Oh, quadrophenia. Oh my God. So this is things I was kind of deprived of in my teenage years. So Christina's slowly introducing me to all of these. Finally got to see Tommy for the first time about a month ago. We sat down and watched Tommy one night. You have a lemony fresh scent. But so the following day we'll come up and do the announcement of the award. But our page, carhunger.ca, has you can purchase gift cards. So what we are going to do is first place we'll get a $20 gift card for our store, and second and third place will each get a $10 gift card for the store. Tommy is a warm-up for quadrophenia. That's kind of what Christina mentioned as well, yeah. So, and Tommy was kind of a little bit bizarre, as it was. Very surreal in many ways. And then, of course, next weekend we have got the Irish Storytime. So anybody who's already an active sponsor, you have an automatic in. Anybody who sponsors, new sponsors who is $5 a month or more, will have a chance. And anybody who awards us, Irktown USA, you guys are always putting out great content. So thank you so much, Irktown. I just got totally blank for a second. Thank you so much. Christina's up at the new place unpacking a bunch of stuff and organizing things while I do a locker run. So we figured I should stop for a few minutes and do a quick cast. Been on for 20 minutes. I'm not going to be on for very much longer though. So anybody who is a $5 a month or more sponsor, or anybody who awards us $5 through the award system, can become a part of the Irish Storytime. What we're going to do over the next, by the end of tomorrow, we'll have posted the Definite Road album. The movie's pretty good too. Nice. The ah, reading the comment just threw me off my game. Ah. By the end of tomorrow, we'll have a list of typical Irish archetypes of mythological characters. So um, banshees and um, leprechauns and things along those lines, and certain fairy figures from fairy folklore that were very prominent in Irish folklore culture. And each of these people, whether you're a $5 sponsor or you're a $5 award giver, you can choose an archetype or a character that we will create and write in your name as part of the story time, and that will be we'll broadcast that next Saturday, so March 27th, and I believe the time for that is also 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be decked out in our finest Irish themed costumes. Yeah, we didn't dress Irish yesterday for St. Patrick's Day, so we're going to have to make up for it in the broadcast. Christina's going to wear her Queen Maeve, who's the Irish fairy queen, and I'm going to do something a variation, kind of a combination of some of my costume pieces to do sort of an Oberon type character. So yeah, by all means, come join us. Once again, anybody watching from other platforms, come over to HAPS. It's use the link happs.tv/invite/@carhunger, which is spelled CARRHUNGER. And by joining HAPS that way, it's completely, totally free to join. By joining HAPS that way, you let the developers know that we invited you, and you get your own profile, and you get immediate followers and everything else. Making you the leprechaun, I'm going to violate the border restriction, evading like in Canadian bacon. YouTube by giving you a swift kick in your corned beef holes. All right. So I'm going to get going, folks. Please, by all means, everyone, share this broadcast to everyone in your circles. Share the COVID costume contest post to everyone that you know, and the Irish Storytime post. The rules and indications are there. Love you both. We do too. We love you too, John. It's just been so bizarre not being able to see people because of the pandemic and lockdowns, and the fact that you're way over on the West Coast, and we had to come and move back to Toronto. Oh my God. But definitely check out, share the two postings for the two contests, and new people, by all means, subscribe to our profile. We do broadcasts about prop building. We do broadcasts about, we'll take people on tours around Toronto and talk about cosplay, some of our background in cosplay and film industry and all that sort of stuff. And we just have a really great time doing it. And hope to see everyone very, very soon. So I am going to go, and I'm going to head over to the locker and get a few things from there, load up the car, and go and join Christina up at the new place and continue working on making it our new home. So hope everyone's doing well. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you again tomorrow. We're probably going to do at least one broadcast tomorrow between loads or something along those lines. Best wishes and good luck with your new place. Thank you, Don. Thank you, and I'll pass that on to Christina when I get up there. Talk to you all.